February 23rd, 9:34 a.m. District Court, Defendant Lobby Number 2. How did the investigation go yesterday, Mr. Wright?
Frankly, there's still a lot of, gray areas.
Or rather, the whole thing is one big gray area.
Don't worry about me, no matter what the outcome. I'm ready to accept my fate.
I believe in you, sis.
Mr. Wright, let me offer you a word of advice.
Yeah?
A defense attorney should never believe their client.
Hey, yo!
The defendant is called to trial because they are suspected of wrongdoing. Never forget that.
This guy, you remind me a lot of Mia. There's one decisive difference between you and her.
And that is?
Her rack was bigger.
Ooh.
Uh-huh. Anything else?
And she didn't have a red scarf, and
Her rack was bigger too.
her did I already say her rack was bigger?
Her rack was bigger. Her rack was bigger. Her rack was bigger.
The tits, the jugs,
Her milkers. Her hush milkers.
Her hand wasn't cut. She also wasn't a convicted felon. And you're also not a defense attorney.
I believe it's almost time for the trial. Good luck, Mr. Wright.
All right.
You're gonna need it.
My first trial without a Fae helping me. I'm cooked. What's gonna bail me out this time? I'm cooked. Oh hey,
They were.
I'll be alone in there. I'll be all
My
alone in there.
apparition.
So I have to discover the truth all by myself. Like a number one hero would.
Let's do it, Mr. Wright. I'll be with you the whole way.
Fucking dies
Hey,
next scene.
who turned up the lights again?
Sorry, it was like a sliding switch this time. Sorry.
Okay, you're good.
Feels like home.
Court's now in session for the trial of Miss Lana Sky.
The defense is ready, my Jill Yang.
The prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Yes.
Edgeworth, what the hell?
I'm here again. Why am I in this time loop? Get me out.
Hey, who turned up the color again, man?
It's the same switch. I can't tell the difference.
Oh, Nosferatu.
Oh, silly. It's been 2 months, but I haven't been in this courtroom since. Well, since he came.
Oh.
Bro, the law.
Yes, I remember that. Hope that personal feelings will not be a part of the proceedings today, Mr. Wright.
Oh, like they aren't every other time?
I'm actually drinking it right under this table. He doesn't even know.
I will choose the path I think is right, regardless of what those around me might say. The judgment to be made here is in our hands, not those of anyone else.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth, you may kiss the bride.
Oh boy!
Oh, okay.
Come here, big guy.
Oh, hell yeah.
Chief Prosecutor Lana Sky has committed an unpardonable crime. Not only this, but she was rash enough to commit it in the prosecution's office lot.
Wow, he's much more forceful in person. I kind of
What?
like that. I suddenly feel like confessing to
Death.
everything.
16, no 15.
Huh?
Can we enact a
How
death
old are you
penalty
again?
on a 16-year-old?
You know what? How old is she again? We gotta relook at this.
Phoenix,
3 years. Oh, okay.
Phoenix, when did you wet the bed? Tell me now.
Last night. Wait, huh? Why would I tell you that?
Still got it.
Damn it!
However, she will now pay for rashness with her life. I'll kill you! There was a witness to her crime. A professional witness. Yes.
Give me my chicken nuggies.
Didn't even say
Well
it.
then, call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth.
Prosecution calls its first witness, Miss Angel Star, to the stand.
Off up Queen? Mrs. Hawk Tour herself? Yikes. Hey there, mommy!
Haven't I seen you somewhere in my dreams, perhaps?
Your lunch.
My chicken nuggets!
lunch, right?
He's finally getting his order.
Yes! Oh, my chicken nuggets! I've never gotten nuggets in court before.
The judge is really wolfing it
Nom
down.
nom nom nom. Wow. Ooh, another.
One for you.
Ooh.
A fiesta bowl.
Thanks.
Will the witness state her name and profession?
You, sir. Did you order the fingerprint lunchbox?
It's too early for lunch. Your name and profession, please. Now. I don't care.
Someone in the stands.
I'll take
Fine.
it.
No, it's still mine.
Well,
Fuck
Your
you.
Honor, how does it taste?
Good sauce. Oh, so this is why everyone raves about the McNuggy sauce. It's so tasty it hurts. Anyway, I thought the nugget sauce would taste like pickled tapioca.
What the fuck?
All this pickled tapioca tastes like.
Curdled milk.
Name and profession now. Also, give me that Szechuan sauce. I love Rick and Morty.
Here's your Szechuan sauce. Me. The name is Angel Star. Don't go forgetting it now. I find myself running in lunch land these days.
Very well, witness. Describe the incident to us.
The prosecution will wait. I am not finished eating. Nom, nom, nom.
Hurry it up.
Very well, Mr. Edgeworth. As you know, we usually call on the police to provide a description of the crime.
Your Honor, as Mr. Edgeworth has said to the court, I am a quote-unquote professional.
Huh? Wait, what does that mean?
Until 2 years ago, Miss Angel Star was a special investigator with the police. She was a first-rate homicide detective. First rate, I tell you.
What? Mrs. Star was a detective?
I know who you are. Patha Paktua.
Cough up Queen Angel Star, Your Honor. Long time no see.
Very well. You may continue with your description, Miss Star.
Who is this lady?
I remember
Why do
having
I
you
gotta
under the
go there?
desk. If I may have the court's attention over here. The parking lot at the prosecutor's office is divided into 2 blocks. A block is for the prosecutor's office personnel. B block is for visitors and clients. Chain barrier separates the 2 blocks.
Oh, I suppose that's to keep the visitors from taking up my parking space. Yes, very good. Keep the plebs out.
A crime took place by a car in the back of A block, in the car's trunk.
Oh, black.
The killer stabbed the victim with a knife and went to drag the body out. Unfortunately for her, there was a witness and an arrest was made on the spot.
And who was this witness?
Why, it was me, Your Honor. Who else would it be?
Witness, did you see the very moment of the crime?
Of course, Your Honor. Would I ever lie to you? Immediately after that, I apprehended the chief prosecutor.
It seems rather cut and dry, does it? Well, Mr. Wright.
I can't agree on that principle, Your Honor. I'll tell you what is dry, though.
And it seems that some poor losers are unwilling to accept the truth, Your Honor. Like a little scientific girl. Shall I proceed to crush what little hope they have remaining?
If you can, give them your worst, Mr.
So much for an impartial fucking
Are they talking
trial.
about me? Wait, who are you calling for? Band for band.
Somehow, I always knew a day like this would come. I was on my way to deliver a lunchbox to one of my boyfriends.
To one of my many boyfriends.
To one of my many husbands. When I sensed something, perhaps in my finely honed detective intuition at work.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Through the wire fence, I saw the chief prosecutor standing next to the garish car, a horrible make and model. The chief prosecutor was holding a knife in her right hand. Then she thrust the pointy tip of the knife in Detective Goodman's chest.
Bring a lunchbox to your boyfriend. How touching. Get me 5.
As you can see, there is no room for doubt. Yes, close case.
The key point for your testimony seems to be nothing other than the point of the knife which you saw being stabbed into Detective Goodman.
What?
So how does it feel to be so utterly crushed? Poor little thing.
I'm still thinking about that.
It's merely a flesh wound, Mr. Wright.
I know the reference.
Very well, Mr. Wright. You may cross-examine the witness.
How'd you know, huh?
Did you know?
I respect the prosecutor's basic adherence of crime. Apprehendance of crime.
Abhorrent.
I'm a little dyslexic, shut the fuck up. Yet their methods are ugly and twisted. Twisted methods will always lead to tragedy.
The lunch lady's uninformed opinion is duly noted.
Given that, they are used to erasing inconvenient evidence at their whim. Killing off the detective that knew too much is merely an extension of that.
Mrs. Starr, do you have something personal against prosecutors?
I felt that I had found my dream job when I became an investigator. And if I hadn't been laid off by those prosecutors over there, I'd still be one. Those bitches.
Laid off? She was fired?
To me, prosecutors are nothing more than worms. That said, I am a pro. As you know, my testimony is unbiased and flawless.
Unbiased.
Like my boobs.
Very well. You may continue, Miss Starr.
Hold it! I'd like to hold your, this boyfriend. He's the detective.
Not that boyfriend, the security guard. My other boyfriend.
That boyfriend? You have several? Can I be one?
Yes, this boyfriend, that boyfriend, and the other boyfriend. I have many.
Yes.
Care to join?
Yes.
The yet another boyfriend position is still open for applications.
This diva.
I'll stick with the lunches, thanks.
Note to self, the judge had to think before applying.
The security guard room is in the lot in Block A. It's on the second level, so you can see everything from there.
That would be the room with the security sign. Incidentally, did you bring your lunch boxes by car?
Since I'm a visitor now, I parked in Block B.
No, she was in B block, in O block when she witnessed the crime.
Block. You sensed something. So you're saying you had a premonition of the murder?
I felt like, how would you say, feeling my tits. Oh yes.
What? Oh yes.
Oh, yeah.
It was like the feeling you'd get when you see, when you view a pumpkin chock full of seeds.
I have no idea what the fuck you're talking about.
I barely know either.
You know, with the detective's intuition. Wasn't the victim Mr. Bruce Goodman also a detective?
Yes, well, he was like a young cheese.
Who?
A young cheese?
A pale white cheese, not yet tenured with experience on the streets. A greenhorn. I know all your cheeses.
Then I must be hard, yellowed, sharp as a tack.
Yeah, with the odor of an old cheese to match. Ew,
It
that's
sounds like
disgusting.
that drip cheese.
You have the odor of an old cheese.
Smegma.
In any case, oh, doesn't help. It doesn't help that she's cough up queen either. In any case, they're in the lot. I felt something stirring in the back of my mind, in the front of my tits.
My bad. By Gar's car, you mean?
Mr. Edgeworth's car, yes. Horrible make and model, disgusting color.
Mr. Edgeworth?
Incidentally, the knife with the victim was stabbed was also Mr. Edgeworth.
Indeed it was, yes. Mm-hmm. Totally.
Oh shit!
What an odd case this is. I'm gonna need a drink for this one. And the person you saw, are you sure it was the defendant?
I saw her from no further than 30 feet away. I'm certain it was her. I recognize that jacket.
Telling the truth, we're doomed.
Let's just do what we can. Even if we don't have any proof, we can always nitpick.
You sound a lot like mayonnaise. Which is weird, because you're not mayonnaise. Witness, in your testimony, you clearly stated the following. Prosecutors are nothing more than worms. Ergo, you're a biased witness.
You might want to keep those silly opinions to yourself in the future, rookie.
Huh? Rookie?
Unless you're willing to risk the consequences of doubting me.
Ooh.
I'll fry you
Oh,
like
shit.
a fritter, crispy on the outside, chewy on the inside, just like I like my cheese.
That was
Okay.
inspiring. Yes.
I believe I've heard that tagline elsewhere. You could cry plagiarism? You could cry
This is a
plagiarism?
murder case.
Oh,
This is a murder case. Emma, what are you on about?
I may be regulated to the lonely post of lunch lady, but my instincts are honed.
Okay.
God.
Photograph? You took this? You didn't show it earlier?
The moment I witnessed the crime, my reflexes took over and snap, I took a photo. In fact, one of my lunch boxes is rigged with a camera.
What
Oh my
is
God.
this lady's deal?
Another one has a gun.
This one has the
I
nuclear
suppose
football.
it's exciting to just hang it around your neck.
Witness,
Yeah.
why am I only seeing this photograph just now? What?
You think I show it to you, a prosecutor? Think again.
What?
My boyfriend works in photography, division of criminal affairs.
OMG.
Don't look at his darkroom at home.
Well, that is most certainly the defendant.
I am now putting the body in the car.
What a
Look at
joyous
me.
day. I am content.
Uh-oh. That's unmistakably Lana Rhodes. Sky.
So, what was the defendant doing at that time?
All right. What are we doing?
Look at the picture again.
It looks like she got stabbed in her right arm. Yeah,
I mean,
that's right.
just the. I don't know, man.
Well, the blood would have splattered, not look like it's going down. I've watched too many crime
Holding a
shows.
knife in her right hand.
That is block A.
She's not holding a knife in her right hand.
Yeah, I can not see the knife right now.
And you witnessed this? You saw Miss Sky stab the victim with the knife?
As I've already said, yes. I swear on my finest salmon rolled lunch.
Hmm? I'm sure that's a fine lunch. Give it to me.
All right. Isn't that odd? I mean, just look at this photograph. This is the photograph you took at the very moment of the crime, is it not? Then why is Miss Sky not holding a knife?
Got him.
Thought you were slick, huh? But you're not as slick as the nut I put on Edgeworth's back. Something.
He's right. It is pretty thick. Or slick, sorry. Thick and slick. A bit of both.
Mr. Edgeworth, your thoughts? What do you
So
think?
creamy. Oh, objection.
That had to be the weakest objection ever, Edgeworth. You could do better than that.
Yet it was still stronger than your ever feeble mind, Mr. Wright.
He's a sassy little boy.
Get fucked, Phoenix. What do you mean, Mr. Edgeworth?
This photograph was not taken the moment before the stabbing. It was taken the moment after the stabbing. Yep, see?
How can you tell that, huh?
Blood.
Blood splatter. Dipshit.
Huh?
See the dark crimson stains on the chief prosecutor's coat?
Oh, it's
That's
all
blood.
It's a black and white photograph.
It's hard to tell. This could be blood.
I see absolutely no problem at all.
No problem except you. Except for in bed. You're pretty good at that.
Mr.
Thanks,
Wright,
man.
are you going to just sit there and take that kind of abuse? You
Is she
little freak.
instigating?
For real.
You should see the things I endure in bed. You got a better idea? Objection!
Objectifying.
Wait, that contradicts what the witness said in her testimony. Namely, that she took the picture the moment she witnessed the crime.
Well, it seems I was slightly unclear. My apologies, you fucking idiot.
That's it? You serious?
If you run out of lunch, you order seconds. Problem solved. If you don't like it, try ordering the jumbo-sized lunch. From the get-go.
Good advice. I'm not sure I understood it, but good advice.
I didn't have the time to stop her. Prosecutor Sky was cold, calculated like a robot. She killed without pain or remorse. It was a premeditated murder, I swear.
Premeditated, huh? How do you know?
Look at the chief prosecutor's hands in that photograph.
Well, are those gloves?
Surgical gloves made of thin rubber, most likely. Why would she have those on?
To perform surgery, obviously.
Don't you know the
If it was not premeditated, why brave?
Oh my god, he's having a struggling child.
Is someone here a surgeon? I need help. Do you have your surgery gloves,
Order in the
please?
court. Kill that man.
He fucked up his line.
Goodbye. If it was not premeditated, she would not be wearing those gloves. It's quite clear.
That was a new animation for Phoenix.
But, these gloves do seem to tell a tale of premeditation.
Premeditated murder, a serious offense. I would have known. I've done it.
Add this to your testimony.
Wait, isn't it like something like she had no motive or whatever?
We don't have evidence of that. but
Oh, you don't have evidence.
It has
Honestly-
something to do with the answer.
The only thing I can think of is why the fuck was she in Block B when the door to security is in Block A? Do we have the map thing? Can we use that? Or...
Well, the murder was planned. The knife doesn't have any prints on it.
Hold on, wait. Go back and look at the picture of her in the picture with the gloves.
Oh yeah, she's in Block A, but
You also see the metal fence thing she was talking about.
And you also see the wall behind the parking spot.
Yeah.
Oh.
So
What goes against it? Like the idea that it was premeditated.
The ticket? Yeah, cause like it happened right, cause the car came like right before the murder, like right before. So there's no way she would be able to just open that car and put the body in there, since the car just arrived. That's my idea.
Okay, I'll give it to you. It's close, but for the same reason, it's the knife. Like, why would she use Edgeworth's knife and not just have a knife already? Why would she use the knife that was in Edgeworth's car if it was premeditated? But that I think that would also work. But
true.
yeah,
Okay.
same
My
idea.
mind did not go there.
witness, what do you know of this?
Are you trying to test me? I sell lunchbox for a living, you know. That's a knife. The knife. The knife that was in Mr. Edgeworth's trunk.
Indeed, it was my knife, and I kind of want it back. Can you give it to me?
I don't know why his knife was in the trunk.
Bloody murder weapon, a red car, all belonging to the prosecutor there. The defendant is the chief prosecutor for the district, right?
Right.
Don't worry, Timmy. No, the prosecutor can't hurt you. No, don't worry.
Oh, everybody jump that kid right there. And their mom. Your Honor, the defense has a request. We ask that the witness provide an accurate testimony.
He must not know what game he's in.
What's that, rookie?
In your testimony, you stated that Lana Sky planned this murder. And that's why she was wearing those special gloves.
Seems like a natural conclusion. The gloves, the planning, yes.
However, why would she not also prepare the most important thing? The murder weapon. Huh?
Oh.
Oh, we got her now.
This knife just happened to be in the trunk of that car. Ladies and gentlemen, if you're gonna plan a murder, you don't forget the weapon.
A little
Wait, did a lunchbox just pop out
Order!
of her
Give me
breast?
those lunches that just popped out.
Yeah, the
Get
cards,
on.
the cards at the boobs.
Great, now the tide is turning in our favor.
Great show, Mr. Wright. My sister's as good as free.
Thanks for jinxing us.
Tut. Thanks for jinxing him, child. Yes, right. I believe the next lunch you'll be eating
Holy
is
shit, humble pie reference?
Humble pie!
Humble pie reference? Holy fuck?
What?
Hope you weren't deluding yourself into thinking that the tide had turned. Not over such a trifling detail.
But there's just a hole in the whole premeditated theory.
Bah! It's dumb. I'm smart. You're stupid. I'm the alpha. No, wait, no. No, wait, no.
I'm the leader.
I'm the beta, you're the alpha, I'm the omega, whatever.
No, I'm the alpha, I'm the sigma, I'm the one to trust.
The prosecution would care less if it was premeditated or not. The only one who seems to care is that lunch lady over there.
Huh?
The defendant, Lana Sky, murdered a detective with a knife. That is the only thing the prosecution need prove, nothing else.
Very good, Mr. Prosecutor. I suppose you think you're clever now, huh? But you know as well as I do, she planned on killing him. It was planned. If it wasn't, why would she been wearing?
I'd like to hear your testimony again, Miss Lunch Lady, and another one of those lunches.
Witness, please tell us only what you saw, not what you thought. And not those kind of thoughts.
How dare you? Powers of deduction are not to be underestimated.
What about her powers of seduction?
Been there, done that.
Huh? Hey, what's this thing under my desk?
Lana Sky intended to murder Detective Goodman. That's why she called the victim all the way to the prosecutor's office. I'm sure the chief prosecutor had a grudge against the victim. Nothing else could drive that human machine to plunge the knife in again and again 515 times.
The victim was summoned from the police department to the prosecutor's office. It does sound a lot like premeditation, doesn't it?
So, if I ordered a pizza, does that mean I'm planning to kill the delivery boy?
Yep. Guilty.
Yeah, pretty much.
In any case, the defense may now cross-examine the witness.
You have no proof that Miss Sky called him there.
You have no proof that she didn't.
Mr. Edgeworth, any thoughts?
There is no record of a call made on the defendant Miss Lana Sky's phone.
Might have written him a letter.
Come on, you could have tried public phone first at least.
In any case, the victim came to the prosecutor's office where he was murdered. Oh.
I'm sure he had a reason to be there.
Yes, to get murdered.
Witness? Witness? More
Witnessing.
please. Why do you think it was the suspect who summoned the victim that day, Miss Star?
What kind of grudge, huh?
Well, I wouldn't know that. I'm not her.
Of course you don't. That's because she didn't have a grudge.
Rookie. Oh, sweetheart. I have a lunchbox here. Now, what's inside? It might be crayons.
How am I supposed to know?
See, we agree there's a lunchbox here, but we don't know what's inside. Person's life is a lunchbox with pretzels, don't you agree?
My bad.
Oh, I get it. That's why my lunch was so salty.
That's also because I jizzed in it.
Get me another.
He starts eating it quick.
Nom nom nom.
I'm in here.
This judge isn't very good with metaphors. Metaphors. Metamorphosis!
The suspect had a grudge against Detective Goodman. Will you tell us your basis for thinking this?
It's simple.
A human machine? That's a contradiction.
Please. Can't you find a fault with something of substance, Mr. Wright?
Note to self: Mr. Edgeworth's eyes smell like citrus fruit.
Huh.
Yeah.
All right. That's kind of fucking creepy, but all right. Just say it again and again. How many times did she stab him exactly?
You often say chopped into 1,000 pieces, but we don't actually mean 1,000 pieces, just 515. What difference does it make if the deed is done?
She's getting mad at me. What did I do?
Let's just say she stabbed him several hundred times and leave it at that, okay?
Leave it at that. This is a murder case, people, for fuck's sake.
Mr. Wright, you should speak up if you have an objection. You know.
That exceeds pretty much what the
She looked when we met her. Challenging her abilities as a detective set her off.
The short wick burns out the fastest. It's a scientific fact.
I wonder, wouldn't it depend on the size of the candle? I mean, add more wax and even a really short wick will burn longer.
Interesting observation. Obviously, more scientific testing is required.
You know what? Purple.
What?
No, what?
Oh, hollow
Yoru,
purple?
Yoru, I'm not fucking kidding when I say I'm playing a JJK game right now as Ryzu said that someone hit a fucking purple. I'm not kidding. I'm not kidding.
That's why she called the victim all the way to the
autopsy that
prosecutors.
said that it was one stab wound, right? It's obviously the autopsy.
Yeah. Again and again, but one knife wound.
You say she stabbed him again and again. Again! But you couldn't have witnessed that.
Are you testing me? Then I'll test you.
Alright, mommy. I mean,
With my moss.
Wait.
It's
I love moss. I love moss.
Oh, man.
That's crazy.
I'm afraid the moss is growing under our feet as we wait, Miss Star.
huh?
What do you mean?
I shouldn't have to explain this, but take a look. The autopsy report states that the death was due to a loss of blood from one stab wound, you fucking liar.
Aha!
It was 515.
Good
my
show,
God, are we gonna have
Mr.
a-
Edgeworth.
What a hunk. He's my hero, really.
Oh, brother.
Okay.
What about my objection? No one
I
noticed?
like
Are you serious?
Edgeworth.
Hey, start Googling my husband.
Well, witness, what do you have to say?
You got the crime scene set, right?
Please say someone says this is in bad taste.
Oh, thanks. Another lunch for me.
I always believed that no one could ever mistake ketchup for blood.
And no one would ever do that.
Please say it.
But now I realize such mistakes aren't possible.
So, you're saying you mistook something for blood?
When she lifted her knife, I saw blood on her boob.
Titty
Oh my god,
blood.
it's going too fast. Oh my god.
I don't know why he keeps doing that.
Order! Order!
Hold on. I'm gonna switch to keyboard and mouse. Maybe it's the controller.
Maybe.
Okay.
Red muffler, you say?
Yes, looks like a scarf. The chief prosecutor wears one around her neck. She can be easily hanged at a moment's notice, I
My
suppose.
goodness.
My
Wait a
God.
minute, but she wasn't wearing it in the picture.
She was naked.
She's right. Go to the picture. Yeah, I
Oh my
knew it.
gosh,
She wasn't
Yoru.
wearing it in the picture. Oh!
Yeah. Yours on it.
Sky was wearing a red scarf, wasn't she? But wait. Isn't it odd that you mistook that for splattered blood? Blah blah blah.
Well, people often mistake my beard for a bib.
Actually, I do think I saw some traces of blood on her chest.
However, the autopsy report is clear on the matter. Very clear. There was only one knife wound.
Hmm.
Apparently, Miss Starr isn't entirely sure of her own testimony.
Mr. Wright, this is our chance.
The chance for what, I wonder? Miss Star's turned out to be short-tempered as she looks when we met her.
Oh, the same lines. Candle, yeah. Okay. But yeah, Yoru got the answer.
Heck yeah! Awesome
Oh, wait.
sauce.
Shit, I skipped it again.
No, no, what are you doing?
1, 2, 3, 4. There we go. Okay. Wait, what do I? Oh, press tab. There you go.
Press tab on your keyboard.
It's not like you didn't know that already.
Photo. Miss Starr, I demand an explanation.
The witness is clearly not suited for detective work.
What?
The suspect was not wearing a scarf or muffler of any kind when she grabbed the victim.
Edgeworth is just stealing the whole thunder.
And you proved it yourself with this photograph. Yes. Get a taste of your own medicine, Phoenix.
Are you have a
Bitch.
repeat of Miss Diva?
Only a professional lunch lady could be so utterly clueless. Yes.
Damn.
Congratulations. Perhaps you
Damn.
finally found your true calling in life.
Harsh words, but good.
In the end, Mr. Edgeworth prevails.
What? Is my objection chopped liver? Is nobody gonna acknowledge that?
But it was there. A scarf. No, not that. Something red. Really?
Her necklace!
Well, now, where were we? The witness has given us an entertaining interlude, but back to business. You receive, I receive.
What?
Order, Happy Meal. Very well, witness. Continue your testimony. You saw the crime and apprehended the suspect. Tell us about that.
Very well. I do remember some things accurately, at least.
Ultimately, we couldn't shake the most important part of her testimony.
The most important part?
How the hell did you
Sorry,
hear that? That's my thought. What? What? Huh? Yeah, the part where your sister stabs the victim. This next testimony might be the moment of truth.